Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name once again is Celestial C888, and first I'd like to thank everybody who has already liked and subscribed to my channel for the first few videos. And if you haven't already, please like and share and subscribe to help grow the channel. We will be using the Mystic Fairy Tarot deck once again for our reading, and without further ado, let us begin. All right, Libras, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the 4th week of August. That is August 21st through August 27th, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you, Libras, is that you're definitely starting off this week, especially feeling as if you're not in control of a certain situation. Now, again, this situation might be related to a relationship, friendship, maybe it's work, maybe it's school. School is starting up around this time. And you have the Nine of Swords here. Definitely shows me that you don't feel like whatever situation it is, it feels like it's dire. It feels like an all be all, if you will. And I'm sorry to laugh, but yeah, I laugh because it's not necessarily as like really bad or really as dramatic as maybe you guys initially think, Libras, because you can get out of this situation at the end of the day, or even if the situation comes to pass, it is not the end of the world. You also have this Ace of Cups, which tells me that you're for some of you Libras, this doesn't necessarily mean for everybody, but for some of you in the collective, you're coming up with ideas, or you want to start something new, and what this card really shows is that you have to make space for it, whether it is a physical space that you set aside in your house or in your room, wherever you live, or maybe even like a mental space. Though if you've decided that you're going to start looking for a new job, then you have to make the space for it. You have to follow through with that and progressively try to look for a new job. This is just an example. Again, this doesn't have to apply to every Libra. This is just the general reading for the Libra collective for the week. Next, you have the Knight of Cups. For you guys, Libra, the Knight of Cups, maybe for some of you, not necessarily all of you, I feel, but for some of you, maybe you guys are kind of in like this wistful, dreamy state at some point this week. Maybe about the new thing that you guys are thinking about doing with this Ace of Wands showed. Maybe you guys, have decided to like pursue something new to study at school or whatever, and you're daydreaming about what your life is going to be once you've actually completed a program that you haven't even started, that you haven't even check which school will teach you that. Maybe you're already in your head about like how it's going to be, in love with the idea of how it's going to be, instead of actually solidifying it into being in this physical world. Or some of you even, maybe you started a new relationship and you're kind of daydreaming about that person a lot this week, Libra. Again, this is not for everybody, but for some Libras out there, they might have started a new relationship, or even just a relationship that they've always been in, and they find themselves like thinking about that person more and daydreaming about that person more. The Knight of Cups is definitely like a daydreaming kind of card. Next, Libras, you also have the Emperor card, and I feel as if for you guys this week, Libras, the Emperor is definitely telling you to still stay focused, still whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to make happen, you've got to be more focused than dreamy, is like the best way I can explain it. Like, instead of daydreaming about what it's going to be like when you become a lawyer, like actually hit the books and study and make sure you're applied to the right classes and everything. Again, this is just an example. It doesn't have to apply to every Libra, but this is just the general feeling. And then make sure what you're doing, whatever it is that you want to start doing, whether it's like a new relationship, whether it's a business, make sure that it's good for you and your world if it is done. because those things are not gonna, it's not gonna be worth it if at the end of the day it's not actually good for you or good for those around you. So the Emperor is definitely here to say, make sure whatever it is that you do is good for you and good for those around you. Because I do feel as if maybe the reason why some of you are kind of daydreaming is maybe you're kind of bored a little bit. Maybe I was like, maybe for some people you might even be bored in a relationship that you're in. It's very possible. Maybe you're bored with a friendship, maybe you're bored at work, maybe you're bored in a relationship. I definitely think the Four of Cups is here to say, take the time to think about if it's really boring, if it's really annoying to you, can it be fixed? And if it cannot be fixed, what is the next steps that you have to take if it is, no longer resolvable, Libra. So this is what I feel the Four of Cups means for you this week. And lastly, you have the Sun. So I definitely feel like good times and happiness is definitely on your way to Libra. Again, I guess the rest of the reading might kind of feel all wishy-washy for you guys, but I definitely feel that, things are good for you Libras and the collective in general. It's just kind of like some of you might not feel like you're in control enough. Some of you might, might not be focusing on being in control and being more focused in fantasy land than it is in being in control. But like for the collective you overall, things are good. You still have the Sun card, the sun will come out and everything. So that is the general reading that I have for you Libras for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to help the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.